man, and you know the capes that they give you. It's like it's made of paper, and it's open in the back.
Yeah.
And he walked in, and I was sitting there, and he told me he wanted that back.
What?
You know, like
A disposable gown?
yeah, he was saying, "I want that back."
Ew, what a freak.
I know, like
Right
he wanted
now?
to see me. He was kidding. He was kidding about it,
He was
like
asking you to take it off?
yeah, he was joking, like you know.
That is
So that kind of freaked me out. I never went back to him. And then there was this other time when
I don't trust. I'm sure there's. I'm sorry. Go ahead. But I was just gonna say,
It's-
male gynos is
I know that's kind of creepy. One time, I went to a gynecologist. I won't say his name. It's really funny though. And
pussy man.
no, but it's close.
Is it really?
It's close.
Oh, I want to know it so bad now.
I can whisper it in your ear.
Yeah, tell me it.
Yes, swear to God.
No freaking way.
I swear to God, that was his name.
Wow. Okay.
Anyway, so I went into my checkup because I was pregnant with your sister. And I'm on the scale with one of the nurses. She's weighing me. And I look over and I see this incredibly good looking doctor. He's wearing his white coat. Actually, at the time, I didn't know who he was. And I said to the nurse, "Who is that?" And he heard me. And you see the smile on his face. And I was saying it not because I was interested in him. It was just I was horrified that someone young and handsome is going to be looking between my legs like that. I was like, oh no. Anyways.
So you prefer only old?
Well, you know, when you're young and you're...
It's embarrassing.
It was kind of like, oh my God. And then, so, turns out the doctor that was my regular doctor, I told you his name, he was not on call. His associate was that particular doctor. And he ended up delivering your sister. And then months down the road, when unfortunately Dad and I had separated for a span, I was in the office seeing that particular doctor because the other doctor wasn't available. And he said,
I know of this. This is the young doctor that worked for Dr. Tush.
You weren't supposed to say his name.
But it's okay. I think he's probably dead.
He probably is.
Dr.
Is he even
Tush.
still with us? He's certainly not
Probably
practicing anymore.
No, probably not. Anyway,
What a name for a gynecologist, though, Dr. Tush.
Yeah, I was like, the hell?
So this doctor, you know, he's checking me. He's giving me an exam. And then he says, how are you doing? And blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, unfortunately, my husband and I have split. And he goes,
You guys are talking about that while he's examining you?
no, this was after.
Oh, okay.
I was sitting up.
Oh.
And so he says to me, you know, I've got a really good friend that would love to go out with you. And I never went back to him.
This is not
That
the
was
place.
so weird.
This is not the place.
Ah.
Gynecologists should never, ever, ever comment on anything like that because it's way too sensitive that you can't do. You have to be extremely aware of everything you're saying about the woman's health, her relationships, her body, whatever. Like, there has to be no chance that anything they can say is being even conceived to be inappropriate.
I never told you that. I didn't want you to get mad.
Yeah, they're just going to comment on your vagina.
Well, sure, yeah. If they keep it, yeah, that's what they should do. If they have a comment about it, yeah.
No, I think you did tell me that.
Did I?
I was always suspicious of that guy. Who you talked about frequently back then.
You know,
No,
Look of horror. I like that. Can you freeze that? Look of horror there?
So what are we talking about? Something that happened like 40 years ago?
Oh, 40 years ago.
How old do you think your mother is?
Well, you said
45 years ago.
Okay, 45. Oh my
The
God.
wrong way. You're not going with my lead there, but okay, 45 years
Yeah,
ago.
Dr. Tush is long gone by now.
Yeah. He was a nice man.
R.I.P. to the Tushster. Dr. Fanny.
Should have been a proctologist, of course. To be
Yeah, he
perfect.
messed up.
What was that, a Seinfeld, right? Where Kramer
Ass
had
man.
the ass
Yes!
man.
Got
Right?
it.
The guy that
We
was a
did it.
proctologist that lost it.
Of course. Yeah, you know, and I don't want to dismiss all male gynecology.
Gotta
Like,
say.